they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Parker. Setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Field goal is good.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Makes his connection. Second and short now after that completion. They'll give it to the back. Nice move to keep moving. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to him again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Gets rid of it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. Oh, he gave him the dead leg. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Bears in the hurry-up. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Parker. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Never a doubt. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Akron has been blitzed from the opening kick. And as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 21 to Wake Forest. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Give to the single back. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Trying to get to him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they go back on top. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders! A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got him downfield. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give him a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Looking for a man. It's Parker. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it on the right. Touchdown, Bears! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover it. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll ride the hot hand.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down. The
give is to Smith. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.